And this will be September 1st pay. So when it comes to the income for September, I already have my check. Well, I don't already have my check, but I've already gotten paid and pretty much paid the bills. So when it comes to the income, and I'll just fix this later. So we have income. And when it comes to the income, we do have $1,255.83. And that's the exact amount that was deposited into one of my deposit accounts. So next we have offering. When it comes to offering, what I'm going to do is $125.58, and that's the amount that I would send my sister. That way she can put that amount in church so I can have my offerings taken care of. So next, we are left with the budgeted income. Wait a second. I take that back. I had an auto deposit. So that was savings. And that amount is $50. So this amount minus this amount minus this amount equals the budgeted income for 2 weeks. So now we know what the budgeted income is. That amount is $1,080 with 25 cents. So we took the income, we took away offering, we took away savings, and we were left with $1,080.25 to budget with for the next 2 weeks. So when it comes to, I'll just use this one again. We'll do expenses. And the amount for expenses is, we have AT&T. That bill is $30 for NES. That bill is $53. Now remember, I do have the other half of the bill already in the bank, so I'm just paying the other half. That way we can pay it in full. So we have medical 30. Straight Talk already have 50, so we're adding another 50. And then we have Capital One, and we're going to add $36. For Klarna, we are going to add $31. For State Farm, we are going to add $104. And rent, we are going to add $383. Now, when you add all of this up, we come to $717. But what I'm going to do to make this easier, instead of doing $717, I'm just going to do $720, which is the amount that was deposited into my account for bills. So all of this equals $717, and we round it up to $720. And then we have $360.25 left. So now that we know that all of the expenses are taken care of for the first part of the month, And we've taken care of rent. Also, we've took care of the half bills from the second part of the month, which is Klarna, State Farm, and rent. We now can do however we want with the 360. So let's go ahead and let me do it with this marker. So now we have cash envelopes. And I'll just draw a little cash envelope. And we're just going to do, I should have underlined that, but whatever. We'll get through it. So we have food. We have gas. We have spending. And what else? That's it. We are only using 3 cash envelopes this time. So we have the budget amount. We have the check-in, and then we have the total. So when it comes to food, as I said in the previous video, I'm really not sure how food is going to go, but we'll work with it anyway. So we have 160. When it comes to gas, I am going to do 40 bucks. I may need more, but I'm really not sure. When it comes to spending, we're going to do $20. And that amount equals to, I used the wrong end for the mile liner, so the amount equals to $220. And now we have some cash left. So let's see how much cash we have left. So we've taken care of the offering, which we would always do. We took care of savings. We took care of all of the expenses. So let's see what we got left. So I'll just get out my calculator. So 1080.25 minus 720 minus 220. And we're left with $140.25. So let's see where this money is going to go. So I'll do this again. So now we have savings. And I probably should have did that. And where is the $140 going? So let's see. So I want to, I think I'm almost out of ink, which is good because that means that I'm actually using what I got. So mom's birthday. I want to do car maintenance. Yep, I definitely need a new pen. So let me do that now. So mom's birthday, car maintenance, health, because I told you that I want to pay for my medicine once a month. So now we have fall into September. We have Christmas. We have savings again, but we don't really know about that last one. So let's do this here. I'll just get this pen here. Evidently, the other pen that I grabbed didn't really have any ink in it either. So now that you guys can see that, we are going to do $10 for Mom's B-Day because I'm not sure if I'm able to go out of town with Travis getting a new job. So what I'm going to do is just send her $50. And then I may end up sending her some more money. That way her and my sister can go out to eat. So we have $140. We're going to do $10 for Mom B-Day. For car maintenance, we have 20 bucks. And I'll subtract that. We have health for 30. We have fall into September, which remember I did already color in 40 bucks. And then we have 20 bucks. Wait a minute. Something is definitely off. So we have 1080.25 minus 720 minus 160 plus 40 plus 20 is 220. Cool. Minus 1080 minus 720. Uh-oh, I did not do that right. So 1080 minus 720 minus 220 minus 10, 20, 30, 40. So this is right. So now we have $40 left. We're going to do 20 towards Christmas. And we're going to do 20 towards savings. But remember, since I said I don't know if I really need this money, we're just going to do this here. We're going to put it in my envelope. So all of this equaled up to $140. And if we go through, Hot Mess Express video, guys. So we have, if we start off with the full amount, so $1,255.83 minus $125.58 minus $50 minus $720 minus $220 minus $140 equals a zero base budget. And what I'm going to do is, if it will let me take a picture. Okay, so this is it. This is my budget for the next 2 weeks. Simple, right? I know. So I wanted to show you guys, this is what it looks like if I were to zoom out so you can actually see what I'm trying to get you to see. So with the same income of $1,080, this is the half payment method that we just went over. I did end up having $360 left. If we compare it with the budget by paycheck with the split rent, these bills here are all of these in full. So these bills here are all of these bills in full. So AT&T bill $60, NES 106, medical 60, Straight Talk 100, Capital One 72. So if we would have had to pay these bills and split the rent, the total amount would have been $781. And we would have had $299.29 left. So we have more over here than the budget by paycheck method with split rent, which we always want to come up with a way to save more money. Now, this over here is the real budget by paycheck where you only pay what's due. So we still have these bills here only, which equal up to $398 with $682 left. I know you're thinking, well, wouldn't this amount be better to do versus this one? And the answer is no. And this is why I say no. So if we got this income, $1,080 with the second paycheck, and we would have had the rent due for $765, State Farm would have been due for $208, Klarna would have been due for $62. All of these three bills here equal up to $1,035, which would have left us with $45. How would we have survived off of $45 for the next 2 weeks? That would have either put us back into debt or caused us to withdraw money from savings. So as of right now, the half payment method rules again and wins again. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about anything, leave me a comment below. If you want to watch other people that do the half payment method, check out Kadima. And I really do hope I said your name right. I'm not really good with names, but I will link her information above so you can see it. Have a great rest of your day. I am going back to work.